Hi everybody, this is Matt speaking and welcome to this video. On today's one, I want to answer you the question, does the Scrum Master needs a product background? My answer is, not actually. Let me say that again. My answer is, not actually. And let me tell you why. But before that, let's step back and talk about the difference in the definitions between the Scrum Master role and the Product Owner role. The Scrum Master is the one who is in charge to facilitate the software development process throughout the application of Scrum. So it's expected the Scrum Master to be the one who can implement the process along with the engineers that will result in a deliverable at the end of the sprint. And when I'm talking about the processes, I'm talking about how to set up a Kanban board, what are the swim lanes that make sense for that particular Scrum team to organize their work, if they're going to have some dedicated test swim lanes, if they're going to wait for an approval from the product owner or someone to validate what was worked before marking it as done. Also work with engineers to understand what are the blocks, what are the threats, and what are the risks in that sprint that can affect the product at the end. It's expected that the Scrum Master works close to the software development team, with the Scrum team, to make sure that he can quickly act on any blocker or any impediment, and also facilitate all the Scrum ceremonies. In other words, it's important that the Scrum team is taking the best results out of the Scrum process led by the Scrum Master. In the other hand, we have the Product Owner role, someone who has the vision of the product, someone who has the ownership of the product backlog and also the sprint backlog. So also it's important to notice that even the Scrum Master as the product owner, both, despite working together most of the cases, and it's important to have a good relationship between them, these two roles, they talk to separated and exclusive stakeholders. In one hand, the Scrum Master used to talk more internally with engineers, architect, or someone else. In the other hand, we have the product owner who is talking to different stakeholders, people from the business side, people who are going to use that solution in the future, or people who are going to sell that solution depending on the organization type. Of course, I recommend the Scrum Master to have an understanding about what is the technology, what is the product, what is the solution that is being worked, and how the Scrum can facilitate and add value to that product at the end. But why have detailed knowledge about the product if you have someone else who is already in charge of it, plus, depending on the organization, much more people who are trained and skilled who are doing that, right? It doesn't make sense. So making sure that the Scrum Master is able to work close with the engineers, thinking about issues that can happen in the future, that can put in a risk certain deliverable, report that. What I want to say here is it's important to have the Scrum Master dedicated, doing what a Scrum Master needs to do. And in the other hand, we have the PO thinking about product, about solution, about vision, and about how that product will add value to the company. Again, I want to highlight the importance of the Scrum Master, have a general view about the product, about the solution, and what is expected to be delivered. That also facilitates the Scrum Master to run some ceremonies, talk with the engineers, considering that the Scrum Master is a hub between the Scrum team, the product owner, and several stakeholders spread throughout the organization. It's really important that this general knowledge from the Scrum Master to being able to answer questions and engage people when necessary. But at the same time, it's important that the Scrum Master is able to measure and track the work. For example, looking at the lead time, how long a given user task, user story, task, or bugs taking from to do to done, how long that solution is taken on the board to be delivered. It's important to have someone dedicated to do that, because defining the roles properly, making sure that the Scrum Master is dedicated doing the Scrum Master work and the product owner is doing the product owner work, when those combined, certainly, and believe me, the results tends to be really positive. To finish this video, I want you to understand that the Scrum Master is much more oriented to engineering practices, metrics, and how to facilitate and make the work from a vision, from an idea, whenever it starts, whenever it goes to the tool you use to manage your work, making sure that you have the right process in place. All these processes are being followed and managed. And also, really important, making sure that someone is looking, and this one, I mean the Scrum Master, is looking for continuous improvement. Believe me, that will help the team to grow, will help the team to explore new solutions, new ideas, and at the end, everybody gets the benefits from that. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.